Okay, it's clutch adjustment time. And it's important that you have a free play, which is that much the pedal will move before it engages into the clutch. And I've only got an inch, so we need to have about 2 inches of free play in order for that clutch to work right, because then the clutch brake will work correctly. And if you don't have any free play in this pedal, then what's going to happen, it'll start pulling on the crank because the clutch is kind of engaged, so it'll start pulling on the crank, and it'll pull your thrust washers, because in your crank you've got thrust washers on each side of it. And what happens is, if you don't have any free play in this clutch, it'll be pulling on your, especially when you get torqued up, the frame gets torqued, the cab gets torqued, it'll be pulling harder. So you got to have enough proper free play in here, which we don't. We only have about an inch, and I like to run about 2 to 2.5 inches of free play. You got this plate right here. You take that plate loose, and then we'll be able to see in there for the adjuster. And that's how you adjust it. It's up in here in this bell housing. I'll go ahead and I'll get it turned around to where we get the adjuster down here below. Okay, so here's your adjuster right here. So what you want to do is put a socket on that. Once you get a socket on that, you push in on it. That'll push in, and then you turn it clockwise. All right, so now that we got that adjuster where we need it, what you need to do is push this pedal down. So if you don't have somebody here to help you push this pedal down, I cut a 2x4 to fit between my seat and this pedal, and so that way I can adjust it on my own. So I'll get that stuck in there. Okay, so I got that 2x4 pushing that clutch down. I just jam it between my seat and that pedal. Okay, so I got my ratchet on there. This particular size is a 5/8. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bar between here and that ratchet. I'm going to pry over. I'm going to push in on that, and then I'm just going to turn it 2 or 3 times, and then we'll go up and check the free play. All right, well, we got 2 inches of free play, and that's what I like to have. So anyway, keep your free play and stay salty, my friends.